Now we will see, means we have done the installation, we have done the we have Python ideally installed in our system. Now we will see how to write the code. Okay, so first of all we will see there are two modes in which Python will work. So two modes of Python are there. The first one is interactive mode and the second one is script mode. So there are two modes. Okay, now what is interactive? Interactive means just like we are interacting, means you ask me a question and I will give you the answer. That is interaction. Here what will happen, how which type of interaction happens? You write certain value and you will get the output. You write certain command and you will get the output based on that. Means side by side, one instruction one output, other instruction other output, side by side output. For example, I will write a is equal to 15 and I will write print a. This is the command prompt for the Python. Now it will give me the result 15. But if I need to write in the script code, what will happen? I need to go to new file, a new page will open. I need to write my code, then save that code with file name and extension is .py, py for Python. Then we need to run that file, run that module, and the shortcut is F5 for that, and you will get the output. If there is no error, you will get the output. Okay, so the basic difference is in this interactive mode you can't save the file. Means if you need the file in future, you cannot open that file. But here we can save the file, we can make a program, and later on for our reference whenever required we can just open that file. Just like Word, Excel files are there, similarly we have a file in our folder, we can just open it at any time. Okay, so whatever programs we will make, we will write in this script mode. Interactive mode you can use to see how a function works, how which means which value will stored in a variable at particular time. So interactive mode you can use at that time. Okay, next we will discuss how to means we can print our message and how we will take the input. So there are two things we know in any programming language. There are basically input. IPO cycle we have, you must know IPO cycle is input, processing and output. So we need to give input, some processing is done over that and the output is given. ठीक है, तो basically we should know कि input कैसे लेना है and output कैसे हमें यूज़र को डिस्प्ले कराना है. So for output we have a function that is print function. This is small p, keep in mind, and these are the brackets, means anything which is preceded by, which is followed by these brackets is a function. Okay, and for input we have the input function. Okay, so if we have to just print a message, any message if you want to print, this hash is not a hashtag, it is basically for comment. After this topic we will discuss what is comment. Just you can say this is the heading of our program for now. Okay, so now we want to print some message. So we will go to the file, new, we will write print and say hello students. Save this file and run it this by using the F5. Shortcut is F5. You will see the output screen as hello students. means print is the function and followed by the brackets. Within the double quotes, I need to write the message. It can be any message. Welcome, welcome to my class. Python is a programming language. Any message, but it should be written in the double quotes. Keep in mind. It can be either in double quotes. It can be in single quotes. It can be in triple quotes. Both these are, all these are allowed, right? Next, we will see how to write the input function, how to use the input function. Now see, this is the fixed method. Every time this message will be displayed. But this is not the way we should write our program. Means we need to make our program general. Every time we take the input from the user कि क्या message print कराना है, we take it as an input, right? So how we will use? We will write input. In the double quotes, give the message. Like I have to take a name, so I will write enter your name. And whatever name user will type will get stored in something. I will write the name, means it can be abc, any variable, just a variable name, which will store the value which is entered by the user. Okay, now it is entered and stored in the name variable. I need to print this name and say hello. So but I will write print hello and this name, right? But hello and name. See, this is the double quotes message, and here don't write it. Means name should not be enclosed in the double quotes. The reason is name will store a value. It is not a fixed one. Na? User will enter any name. Let's say ABC. He enters. So hello ABC. Hello Raghav. Hello Ritu. Any name. So it's a variable name. So don't enclose in the double quotes. And both of these things should be combined using a comma. Okay, so whenever we will save the program and run it, in on the output screen there is a message, enter your name, whatever name you will write, suppose Raghav, the message will be hello Raghav. If you will write Geeta, then hello Geeta, it will be displayed.